Chances are you clicked on this video because up until now, your potential has been defined by your environment. But it's time for that to change. You see, your potential should be defined by your choices, your mindset, and the actions that you take toward the life that you truly deserve. Stop letting your surroundings dictate who you are or where you're headed. Here's the truth. If you keep tolerating that same energy, then you'll never break free. I'm going to tell you like it is. Your growth is being stunted by the very things and people that you're allowing into your life and your space. And if you think you could just keep ignoring it and somehow magically evolve, you're fooling yourself. It's time to wake up and take full responsibility for the energy that you're letting in. Because if you don't, you're going to stay stuck. And I know that's not where you want to be. Hello, beautiful souls. It's Chosen One, your coach's favorite coach. And welcome to my Empath point of view. Your environment is everything. You are the sum of the people that you surround yourself with the most. If your circle doesn't support your growth, then guess what? It's time to reevaluate who you're spending your time and energy around. Toxic environments, they keep you anchored in mediocrity. It's like being a plant that hasn't been watered or fed nutrients that it needs. It simply will not grow. You're swimming in negative energy every single day and it's keeping you from vibrating at your highest frequency. Think of your environment like the soil a plant grows in. If the soil is toxic, your growth will be stunted. But if you cultivate rich, healthy soil, your roots go deep and you'll grow strong and tall. You can't expect to thrive in a toxic environment, and that's period. I'm sure you're aware of the cycle you're stuck in. The same environment, the same energy, and the same results. It's time to break it. Complacency kills ambition. It feeds into your fears. It keeps you playing small and it keeps your mindset stuck. I'm telling you right now, you will never get to the next level if you stay in the same circle of people and energy. And you know the saying, if you're not growing, you're dying. So take responsibility. No more blaming the world or other people. If you want change, you have to make it happen. You are the one in charge of what you let in. Let's pause for a moment, and I want you to reflect. Be honest with yourself. Are you truly happy with where you are in life right now? I know you don't like feeling stuck or stagnant, especially when you have goals for yourself, dreams that you've been holding on to, and a vision of the life that you want to create. But here's the thing. How often is it that you sit down and really think about what's holding you back? I'm talking about you, your choices, and the environment you keep surrounding yourself with. Take a second to ask yourself, am I surrounded by the people and energy that align with the person that I want to become? Or am I staying in spaces that make me feel small, uninspired, and even drained? It's uncomfortable, I know, but self introspection is necessary if you want to grow. Look at your relationships, your habits, and even your own mindset. Are they helping you elevate or are they anchoring you in the same place? This video is your wake up call. If you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're tired of hitting the same walls over and over again, it's time to make some real lasting changes. Growth requires clarity, and clarity comes from asking yourself these tough questions and being brutally honest with the answers. It's not about judgment, it's about awareness. Once you see what's really going on, then and only then can you start to break free. Let's be real. Being around uninspiring people who don't believe in themselves or dare to dream is like trying to swim with weights tied to your ankles. Why would they ever champion you to elevate when they're stuck in their own limitations? It's not even on their radar to push you forward. All they know how to do is rain on your parade and shoot down any ideas you bring to them. They're not even dreaming big enough to see your potential. That's why you're getting negativity instead of support. These people aren't rooted in possibility. They're stuck in their own fear-based comfort zones. And that's something that you don't need for your growth because it will not serve you in any way, shape, or form. The sooner you realize that the elements in your environment are contributing to your stagnation is the sooner that you can start to reverse it. Every person, habit, and energy that you allow into your space either feeds your growth or stifles it. This isn't about blaming others. It's about taking accountability for what you've been tolerating and the impact that it has had on your progress. You see, when you become aware that your environment plays a major role in your mindset, motivation, and actions, you can finally take control. You don't have to stay stuck. Change starts the moment you stop accepting the things that are holding you back and start replacing them with things that align with the life that you want to build. Is it making sense now why you energetically attracted them? The moment you start stepping out of your comfort zone, they'll do everything they can to pull you back down because their fear won't allow them to see beyond their own limitations. They're not equipped to champion your growth because they're too busy battling their own insecurities. If you want to elevate, you have to stop surrounding yourself with people who aren't ready to dream big and break free themselves. And if you want to grow, You have to stop listening to the voices that only know how to keep you thinking small. Your environment should be a direct reflection of where you're going, not where you've been. If you want to elevate, you need to begin surrounding yourself with the people, spaces, and energy that align with the higher version of yourself. I'm talking about transmuting stale old energy, getting rid of what's not serving you and replacing it with what feeds your evolution and your growth. Cut the toxicity out. Yes, it may hurt. Yes, you might lose people. But you know what? You'll gain a new level of inner peace, freedom, and abundance that you never even thought was possible. Listen, I know it sounds difficult when you want to cling to things that no longer serve you, but you can't expect things to change if you're not willing to put in the work. Start out small and change one thing in your environment today. Whether it's cleaning up your physical space, cutting out negative relationships, or setting boundaries, it's imperative for you to make that shift. You don't have to be perfect, but you do have to be intentional. And the sooner you start acting like the person you want to become, then everything else will follow. It's time to stop letting these old patterns that you're used to rule your life. You were born a creator, so you can change your narrative. You don't have to carry that toxic energy or those old stories with you anymore. Getting comfortable with the idea that not everyone is meant to go where you're going will be an empowering game changer for you. If someone or something is draining you, you have permission to cut it out of your life. Boundaries aren't selfish. They're necessary for your growth and for keeping your energy vibrating at a higher frequency. If you want to evolve, you need to protect your energy at all costs. It's simple. Change your circle, change your habits, change your mindset. See how it feels surrounding yourself with positive people who add to you, and you will see your life start to shift. Start choosing things that will uplift you, challenge you, and help you rise. Start acting as if you've already elevated and watch the rest of the world catch up to your energy. Here's the bottom line. What I won't do is sugarcoat the message. It's time that you realize that your growth depends on you taking full responsibility for your environment. You've got the power to change it. And if you want to become the person you were meant to be, then you need to start today. So, my advice to you is after today, stop playing small and stop letting certain people and circumstances control you once and for all. It's time. It's time to rise. It's time to level up. And it's time to take charge and break those toxic cycles. If you made it this far, comment elevate in the comment section below. For deeper healing and exclusive content, join me on Patreon at Empath Unplugged, where we go deeper and we do the real work. No excuses, only evolution.